Hey mama, are you having a difficult time connecting with your girl now that she is a tween or a teenager? Do you find it difficult to do something together that will actually be enjoyable? I understand your teenage daughter is changing, and the activities you used to do together no longer has the same impact as it had in the past. Now you find yourself scratching your head trying to figure out how to connect with her better. You want to enjoy her company as a teen, but you simply can't think of anything that would bond you both. Well, today we're delving into the significance of building strong relationships between moms and their tween daughters through having fun. Speaking about fun, mama, are you looking for a supportive mom community? You know, one of the common things I ask moms that I worked with tell me the most valuable thing is having a community with other moms who totally get it, who are in the weeds too, like you. Moms who are also in the season of raising a tween and teen girl. And you know what? We really do need each other. We need each other to understand each other's challenges, to empathize, to laugh, and encourage and support one another. Now, if that's you, I have a free mom community I invite you to be a part of. You can by joining and going to raisingherconfidently.com. That's raisingherconfidently.com. And while you're there, become an insider and get weekly emails from me with tips on creating open communication, establishing a safe space, and preparing your teen girl to make those good choices. You can also sign up at raisingherconfidently.com. Hey mama, welcome to Raising Her Confidently. Do you want to have open communication with your teen daughter? Do you find yourself constantly thinking about how to talk to your teen or why your girl is not opening up to you? Do you wake up with confident intentions only to feel confused and frustrated when all you get are one-word answers from your daughter again? Hey, I'm Jeannie. I too was a mom raising young teens. I too felt grieved by the loss of my sweet, talkative little girl. I wanted her to come to me about anything, even if she was scared, and listen to my advice. But I kept thinking, she won't listen to me, and I don't know how to approach her until I found tools to create open communication. In this podcast, you will find how to connect and talk to your teen and create a safe space for her to go to so that you will have that close relationship you dreamed of. Go grab your glass of Merlot and throw off those fuzzy slippers, and let's dig in together. If you've been listening to this show long enough, you'll know that at 13 years old, my mom said that she didn't even know who I was anymore. I had changed a lot. The rebellious girl in me tested my parents in every way. This put some strain on my relationship with them, especially between me and my mom. I connected more with my friends, and I always wanted to be at their house. I don't know if you can relate to that, or maybe you can relate to that now, being a mom of a teen girl. We would plan our weekends and school breaks around hanging out with each other. My desire to be with my friends also put a strain on my relationship with my mom. I spent more time out of the house than in it. Okay, mamas, I'm telling you this story not that you need to put a lockdown on your daughter in order for your relationship to flourish. Don't lock her down, please. That actually may cause more harm than good. I think my mom just couldn't relate to me. She was busy working to help support our family, even more so when my dad was away fulfilling his service with the military. I'm not sure if it was the lack of understanding because of the generational and cultural differences that we had with each other, or maybe she was just too busy and too tired to fathom what to do with me. So we didn't really connect during that time. And as a mom raising my daughter, actually all of my kids during the early stages of teenhood, I tried my best to relate to them by understanding what they were into. I mean, by understanding their hobbies, their interests. So I knew how to have conversations with them. It wasn't about how much time I would get with them, but rather, what do I do with the time that I do have? So, navigating the tumultuous waters of adolescence can be challenging, and you probably are agreeing with me right now. But finding moments of joy and connection with your daughter is crucial. So today, I'll be sharing 5 creative ways for you, mama, to have fun with your teenage daughters, even if they seem disinterested at first. because mama, they probably will be, believe me, but don't give up. Are you ready? Here we go. Number one way is share a hobby. I've shared this a couple of times in quite a few episodes, but it's important for me to say it again. Share a hobby. It's all about finding common ground through shared interests, right? Identify a hobby that you both and your daughter can enjoy or are genuinely curious about. Whether it's painting, gardening, or trying a new recipe, engaging in a shared activity provides an opportunity for quality time and conversation. I've shared this before, but we have a common love for Korean drama, my daughter and I, especially the giddy romance love story kind. It's a common conversation piece that we can bring up and relate to in so many levels. I've had opportunities to share my own early high school loves back in the day because this allows me to relate what we're watching to a real life story that I've experienced that she soon will be experiencing. It allows me to give permission to speak to her and speak into her life because she knows I can relate because I've gone through it, right? These are for future conversations. But having something common like K-dramas has allowed us to relate, have fun, have common conversations on so many levels. We've laughed, we've cried, and she comes to me about upcoming K-dramas that we haven't watched yet that we want to invest some time together because we know we both enjoy it. And another way, the second way, is to create a fun challenge. Yes, create a fun challenge. This involves a bit of friendly competition in your relationship. When I say competition, I mean friendly competition. Create a fun challenge, whether it's a cooking competition, maybe a fitness challenge if they're into sports, or even a game night. This not only adds an element of excitement, but also fosters teamwork and communication with each other. Board games have been a favorite in our family for years. It's a way for us to dedicate some focused time on each other and have fun together through these games and having some friendly competition. It's light hazing. The thing I love about the teen stage is that they get our sarcasm. They get our sarcasm, and it's okay to have some light bantering depending on your girl's personality, right? Some of my kids, even within my own family, I can banter lightly, but I can't go there after a while, right? Because I have one that's super sensitive and one that has dry humor. So it just depends on the personality. But it becomes, competition becomes humorous over time, right? And it's such a bonding element when you have challenges and you can do friendly competition with each other. The third way is plan a movie or game night. And that sounds so simple and it sounds redundant, but it's time to bring back those classics. I mean, when was the last time you've watched a movie together or even set aside time for a game night? Let your daughter take the lead in choosing the movie or game. It's a simple yet effective way to relax, right? Sometimes having fun doesn't have to be this elaborate plan, this time to take half the day of your time away. It could be something impromptu, as in, hey, let's watch our favorite classic movie. Let's put in this DVD. If you have a DVD soon, right? Now we have everything on digital, or even pull out a board game, right? Those classic board games that you guys love playing. It's so simple yet effective. It helps you relax, share some laughs, and create some lasting memories. This is about connection and having fun, and it doesn't have to be painfully planned, right? Number 4, a fourth way is to take a walk down memory lane. What do I mean by that? Reminisce about the past. This is something my kids love, and they actually often do. They come to me and they say, hey, can we look through your computer? We want to look at old videos of us. And it's so fun because sometimes I'm not engaged in it and other times I am, to hear them laughing in the other room when they watch these videos. Looking through old photo albums or home videos together, and you're able to share stories about your own teenage years because you're relating to their past. Maybe even sharing your old photo albums of when you were in high school. I have, photo albums. Nobody ever has photo albums anymore. They're on their phone or on their computer, but I do. I have tons of photo albums that are stored in my office that I can simply pull out and share specific pictures, right? And this encourages your daughter to open about her own experience when you can share your high school experiences and share your own memories from there based on these pictures that you're sharing about yourself. This will help her open up as well because she knows you get it. This nostalgic trip down memory lane can strengthen your bond and make you both feel more connected. I find us spending hours on the computer watching short films of our daughter when she was little, and it evokes questions too on her part, where she will genuinely listen because of her curiosity. She naturally is involved in our conversation. She asks these questions like, what was I doing in this video? Why am I wearing that? Why was I so into this toy? And it allows us to bond over that and have those conversations. The fifth way is embracing technology together. Yes, I'm saying it. Whether it's playing video games, exploring social media, or learning a new app together, getting involved in your daughter's digital world can be unique and fun, and it's a fun way to bond. And I know, Mom, you're probably thinking, I don't want to spend time on the phone with her. She's already on it all the time. I detest it. Yes, I understand that too as a mom, watching them be on their phones like that. But you'll learn a lot about her through her lens from technology. You're entering her world, per se. What a great way to understand her better in a non-judgmental way when you are having fun with it. You get to see a window into her interests. And during another time, Mama, have those conversations around the responsibility with it, right? But for now, just have fun with it. That's where she's at. Meet her where she's at. Okay, and there you go. 5 ways for you, Mama, to have fun with your daughter, even if they initially seem uninterested. Let me go over it real quick before I end this episode. I want you to share a hobby and figure out what you guys both like. Create a fun challenge, plan a movie or game night, take a walk down memory lane, and embrace technology together, right? Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about creating moments of joy and connection that will last a lifetime. Consistency over time, Mama. You'll find yourself doing more of the fun stuff with her. Just be patient, limit your expectations around the tips I just shared, and give yourself grace, right? Give yourself grace and grace to her if things don't go the way as planned. Remember, the point is to connect. I also understand that it's hard to constantly put that pressure of patience, grace and fun on yourself. So you need a community. So don't forget you have one. Come and join us at raisingherconfidently.com. And I'll see you there. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me on Instagram at Jeannie Baldemero or join my free mom support community at linktree.com/Jeannie Baldemero. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.